was my next stop after 2 nights in Sokcho. You'll rarely encounter Jumunjin in travel or Korea blogs. All I know is that Jumunjin is near Sokcho and a perfect stopover before heading back to Seoul. You'll find two popular Hallyu shooting locations in this northeastern town of Gangneung City. I took a bus from Sokcho to Gangneung, then another bus from Gangneung to Jumunjin. It sounds tiring, but at the same time my mind was focused on seeing snow. I used the waiting and travel time to update my social media, and before I knew it, I was already in Jumunjin. Travel time from Sokcho to Gangneung is only about an hour, almost the same as when I go to events in Makati coming from Alabang, and only around 20 minutes from Gangneung to Jumunjin. Bus fares cost 72 Korean won and 24 Korean won respectively. Dito na ako sa Gangneung. Buhat na naman ang maleta, buti magaan. Looking for the bus for Jumunjin Beach. Carry naman siya. Kala ko super hirap yung commute, basta alam mo lang yung destination mo. Nakarating na ako kaagad dito sa Jumunjin area. Ang bilis. Mga less than 1 hour yan. So, sana tumila onte yung ulan and figure out ko yung way ko pa guest house. Wala ng yelo. With the luggage on one hand and my phone on another, it was difficult to navigate the guest house under the rain and freezing weather. But finally, hello to my home for one night in Jumunjin. I know most tourists will prefer just a day trip in Jumunjin, but if I can recommend just one guest house from my whole trip, it would be staying here in Kangdibang. After finding out that I haven't had my lunch yet and that I'm a vegetarian, the guest house owner excused himself and bought packs of vegetarian ramyun in a nearby convenience store, even though it was a downpour. Dun pa lang, I was super ready to give this guest house a perfect 10 rating. What's it about? It was way past lunchtime, so I decided to head out after our meal. It was tempting to stay put in the guest house and just chill, but there's no time to waste. If not for the rain, going around Jumunjin was a breeze. They only have one bus line stopping at both the Jumunjin beach and the breakwater. And I can also use my T-Money card to pay for my bus
이번
fares.
정류소는 주문진 시외버스 터미널입니다. 다음 정류소는
Jumunjin Beach. Grabe, what a day to travel here. Ang lakas ng ulan. Meron naman akong payong na compared before. Pero syempre, pag beach area, mas less hassle sana if sunny day and maganda rin sa picture. Parang talaga sa street na signage. BTS. So, heading here. So far, so good naman sa akin si Jumunjin. Madali naman yung commute from Sokcho. Napakalamig lang. Nagkaroon kami ng conversation. So, nahirapan din kasi ako makipag-usap pagka-Korean. Pinagkwentuhan namin yung Manila life, traveling life, even vlogging. Sabi niya, the dream daw. So, ang saya, yun yung guest house experience na hindi mo talaga makukuha if you stay sa luxury hotels. And tinuruan pa niya ako kung ano yung mga pwede puntahan pag nandito. So, aside from yung BTS, dito rin yung breakwater ng Goblin. And ang alam ko lang na pwede activities dito, aside from yung mga beach area, is good din yung coffee nila. So, yun lang talaga yung gagawin natin today. Tapos tomorrow, alis na ulit for Seoul. And yun, make the most na lang kasi medyo late na rin. Nahirapan ako. Ang dali lang niya sana ikutin. Super dali ng bus. Isa lang naman kasi. Ang hirap lang kasi lakas ng ulan. Tapos yung ulan yung malamig. Malamig sa kamay. So from this sandwich, lakad na. puntahan from Seoul. Dagdagan pa ng bad weather. But I'm here. I'm here. Ito siya. Ang tanong, paano tayo mag-picture? Walang patungan ng anything. Sana may dumaan kahit sino. Hindi na ako mahihiya. Ay, salamat. Salamat sa pa-shelter, BTS. Wakatan na uli guys. Ang tagal pa ng bus, so linakad ko na lang sa next stop. Bus stop ulit. Tatawid lang sa other side. And dire-diretso for the breakwater. Doesn't look like dagat to me. Nakikita ko 7-Eleven. Salamat naman. May mga tao. Lakas ng wave. Nabawal ako.
설마 여기서 비까지 오는 건가요? 이거 소나기인가요? 장마인가요? 비가 그치긴 하는 건가요?
줘도 돼요. 오늘 제 생일이거든요. 아주 우울한 생일. 난 주로 생일날 풀을 받네. 9살 땐 배추 받았거든요. 근데 메밀꽃은 끝말이 뭘까요?
연인.
Kailangan ko na ng bagong sapatos. Saan kaya rito shoppingan, no? Meron kaya? Oh my gosh. Oh well, that is life. Wala akong makitang beauty brands. Yun yata yung indication na hindi pa siya sobrang kinomercialize, which I appreciate. Can I local shop so? Or wala lang ba ako sa area na shoppingan? Nice sunny day here in Jumunjin. Naantay ko lang yung bus. Babalikan ko lang yung breakwater. And then, siguro cafe.
It's beautiful life.
The weather was far-fetched better than yesterday. The sun rays matched the blue sea well,
and the warmth was a nice welcome, albeit it being my last day. I still did not see anyone who can take my photo, but I just let it go. Instead, I walked the whole stretch of the beach, had a gelato in a shop overlooking the breakwater. People watched before calling it a day. It was definitely a short but sweet trip. And to borrow the words of the Goblin, Jumunjin, every moment I spent with you shined. Because the weather was good, because the weather was bad, and because the weather was good enough. I loved every moment of it.